Hi, I'm Melvin Pennant, and we're here at the Pegasus Hotel in Kingston, Jamaica, for the official launch of Children of Jamaica Scholarship Award. Let's find out what this is all about.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests, valued sponsors, scholarship recipient, and friends. It is a truly an honor to welcome you all at the COJO Annual Scholarship Luncheon Award today. Today is a celebration of hope, achievement, collective purpose, and opportunity to recognize the bright future of our 18 scholarship recipient, whose resilience, ambition inspire us today. And today, as we celebrate the achievement of our scholarship recipient, let us remember that this is only the beginning of their journey. Through your ongoing support, we are ensuring that they have the tools and opportunity to strive, not just for themselves, but for the future of Jamaica.
It's truly an honor to bring greetings on behalf of the Child Protection and Family Services Agency as we join this celebration this year, which is the COJO Scholarship Luncheon. You know, today is a moment to give thanks for generous hearts, to shine a spotlight on outstanding achievement, and to stir up hope for what lies ahead. It is a day when gratitude meets greatness, when hard work is recognized, and when every dream in this room is feeling just a little bit more possible. The CPFSA is especially thankful to the Children of Jamaica Outreach, Inc. for once more standing in the gap for our youths who are transitioning out of state care and thriving towards academic success. You, COJO, Gary, you continue to be a lifeline for our young people who need your support the most. Your commitment has not only opened doors to education, but unlocked dreams, empowered futures, and actually lit pathways for our youth who deserve every opportunity to thrive.
We dug into a little bit about COJO, and I want to commend you on the acronym, because I know it's, and as was said, it reflects the spirit of our COJO, spelled differently, pronounced the same, and with the same intention. It is an affirmation, it is a calling, a legacy inspired by our Maroon warrior COJO. COJO symbolized and continues to symbolize strength, strategy, and leadership. COJO was not defined by just his strength, his mighty physical strength, but by his thoughts, his wisdom, and his determination to move and live with purpose and to act with vision. COJO's life and the circumstances as we reflect on what it could have been. You know, and I always say, you know, we are blessed to born in the times we are born in, because you can't choose when you're born. But as I reflect on what COJO's life could have been, I have to think that one of his mantra was, yes, I can. I can overcome my circumstances, if not through the strength of overcoming it physically, but certainly mentally. Mentally and through his mindset. So as beneficiaries of this prestigious program, I can tell that you're a living embodiment of COJO's spirit. You're leaders in the making. You are courageous, you're wise, and you're ready for the future. Because you're here only because of actions that you have already taken. COJO's example calls for you to make a choice to rise above the odds, to speak up, to reach out, and to walk the hard road, even when others choose to take the easy road. And for those of us who sometimes go on social media, there's this thing that's trending now that says, choose your hard. Because sometimes the road to success is hard, but the easier road just doesn't take you anywhere. So I see that you have already chosen your hard, and it is to press along with determination.
When the opportunity came for you to take up the scholarship, what did it feel like?
At first I was nervous. I was like, was I going to get it? But while writing my essay, I really thought about what I wanted to do, and I wrote it down, I should say. And I just expressed myself, and I'm here now.
If you don't mind telling us what course of study you're taking on.
I'm studying a bachelor's in science in sports coaching at UMona.
Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the willingness to move forward even when you're afraid. And I can tell you that personally, that is my mantra. I'm the living embodiment of someone who has looked at certain situations with fear, but decided that I was going to move and do it anyway. And a quick sidebar, because I know my time is short, is when I got the opportunity for my current job. It came October 20th, 2020, which was in the midst of COVID. And so there was heightened uncertainty. We all thought when we had lockdown in March, that lockdown would be finished by the end of March. And then it went on April, May, June, July. So being asked to take on this role, to run a bank during COVID, my instinct was, this is very high risk. Because up to that point, I would say I had established a fairly decent professional track record as someone who can get things done. And so now to take on running a bank during COVID, I'm thinking, okay, what if this doesn't work out? But even with that fear, obviously, as I'm standing here, I took the opportunity. Because when you're afraid, it's just an opportunity to get adrenaline to start to think. Don't be seized by that fear. It's to think about, how can I make this work? And sometimes our fear comes out of the fact that the world tells us, people around us tell us, we are not enough, we are not worth it, we can't do it, it's too hard. But we have to block out that noise. We have to know that some of the Instagram lifestyle is just an Instagram moment, it's not a lifestyle. Right? We have to know that the person took 200 shots in maybe someone else's clothes and made it look like life is perfect.
My stay in state care, it was good and bad. Honestly, it was rough. But I can say it's an experience, and you make friends, and as time goes by, you grow. So I learned to grow and to just accept where I'm in life and just to move. And don't stay one place, just move.
What did you get from our guest speaker's presentation?
I got that it is possible to pursue whatever you want to do, even though your circumstances are maybe limited. You can still work, keep moving forward, and achieve your goals.
In Brighty, what is your name?
Gabriana Prince.
Gabriana Prince. Let's turn around, Gabriana. You're looking very beautiful. What did you get from the presentation today?
What I get from the presentation is that don't let your backstory define who you are and keep on moving no matter what.
Yes, is she right? Yes. Tell them what is your name.
My name is Tavane Douglas.
You hear that? Tavane, what did you get from our guest speaker?
I get that we should keep moving, even if we broke too.
So it is safe to say, ladies and gentlemen, it is safe to say that they were listening.
All protocols observed. Ladies and gentlemen, a felicitous afternoon to you. Mr. Gary Williams, it's both an honor and a humbling privilege to stand here before you to express our gratitude of thanks on behalf of my fellow COJO recipients and myself. We all are beneficiaries of your unwavering commitment to growth, empowerment, and we recognize the immense dedication, sacrifice, and effort you and your remarkable team have invested to make this possible. I take great pleasure in extending thanks not only from myself, but from each recipient whose life you've touched, many of whom, like me, never imagined they would be selected. I am certainly that these echoes of my amazement, joy, and thankfulness for the gift is far more than financial support. It is a symbol of belief in our potential and a beacon of hope on our academic journey. It would be remiss of me not to acknowledge the indispensable roles played by Mr. Jason Brown, Mrs. Jacqueline Robinson, Mrs. Althea Williams, Mrs. Eunice Roberts, and the many other hands, often unseen. Did I say Dr. Warren Thompson? Sorry. Unseen, that made this life-changing opportunity a reality. If I may speak personally, never did I envision that my name would be among these chosen. I remember seeing this application in a group chat, and without great expectation, but with steadfast prayer, I submitted. And guys, I cried like crazy. When I received the call last week, I broke down in tears, as I said, overwhelmed not by relief, but the grace that met me in that moment. Having spent the last 4 years on the Supreme Venture Scholarship, 1 year which I proved especially difficult, I was unsure how to imagine or finish my final leg of this academic journey. This COJO scholarship is a divine answer to the uncertainty. I also want to express heartfelt thanks to the Child Protection and Family Service for their years of supporting me, has been a cornerstone in my growth and perseverance. Through this moment, though it feels surreal, I am anchored by the sacred promise of Isaiah 46, verse 4. Even to your old age, I am he. And even to gray hairs I will carry you. I have made you. I will bear, even I will carry and deliver you. These words are not just scriptures. They are a reflection of this very moment. Mr. Williams, your belief in us fuels our ambition, and I promise on behalf of every recipient that we will carry this COJO name with distinction, honor, and pride.
Well, being a former product of state care, COJO, Mr. Williams, sought me out and wanted me to get involved because this initiative is so important to help children in state care. Granted, when I was in state care, we did not have COJO or CPFSA, and still I managed that process and was able to make good of myself. So I'm very happy. I am so impressed that COJO is here now giving out awards and helping children in state care. I mean, I can't thank Mr. Gary Williams enough. And I wish we had that same support during that time when I was in state care. So I'm very proud of the accomplishments of CPFSA and COJO.
Take us back a little. How was it for you being a ward?
Wow. In those days, 55 years ago, it was a dark place. when children were placed in state care during that time, it was as if you were society's rejects. You were just put there. There were no education, no TV, nothing to really stimulate you. And still, some children like myself survived. So that is why I made a donation to the Child Protection and Family Service Agency, because I am so proud of the work that they're doing now, assisting children and showing their care and their concern. I really appreciate the work.
Mr. Don Webby, visionary leadership and heartfelt dedication have been a beacon of hope for developing children in state care for over 2 decades. Let us now congratulate and welcome Mr. Don Webby, the COJO's 2025 Pioneer Awards.
And I just want to mention that the scholarships are possible due to the funds raised from the organization's summer soiree, as well as the scholarship gala and awards in New York, and contributions from individual donors, supporters, and well-wishers.
As you can imagine, Don has been being honored in a number of areas for a number of things, but I can share with you that this is among the highlights for him. And it is among the highlights because it has to do with the children of Jamaica.
Speaking with Gary Williams, founder of COJO Mission Trip to Jamaica. Now, Gary, what is COJO?
It stands for Children of Jamaica Outreach. And COJO is short, and COJO come from COJO, the Maroon that was fighting for the kids of the warrior for the people of Jamaica back then.
We have had lawyers and doctors, persons within various professions coming out of this partnership over the years. We find that the children have pursued varying forms of educational opportunities and are actually giving back to the CPFSA in various ways that they can. So the take-up has been tremendous.
Michael, a recipient of the COJO grants or scholarship, how you feel about that?
I am extremely grateful for this presentation, and I'm happy overall.
We have done all the children's homes on the island. All the homes on the island have benefited from COJO over the years, whether it is through infrastructure such as building a library, a rebuilt library, a Glen Oak Nursery. We appliances, refrigerators, stove, all the homes on the island have benefited. For the scholarships, I would say at least probably over 150 kids have gotten scholarships. Because today, we're giving 18 scholarships today. Last year, we gave a 15 scholarship last year.
Speaking with two of the awardees, Michael Hines and Yashane Barks, how is it for you?
It's lovely, actually. I'm honored, I'm surprised, I'm feeling a lot of emotions all at once, but I'm mostly grateful to be here.
And you, Michael?
It's a tremendous feeling because I wasn't sure about finishing, but now, thanks be to God, I can finish with, So I'm excited. I'm at a loss for words at the moment, but just once again, I just want to say thank you very much to the COJO for considering me to be a part of their team as well.
When they reached out to me to honor me, I was a little apprehensive because, everybody wants to honor you and stuff. But for me, it has to align with my values and my principles. And so I did a research on them, and I said, absolutely, this is an organization that I want my name aligned to. And so here I am today. I'm very supportive of their work. And I just recently formed my foundation, the Sandra Lindsay Foundation, and my first initiative is focused on youths, particularly women. I started a menstrual equity program to address the period poverty issue here in Jamaica. So I'm working with high school students, and so far I've adopted 4 high schools, very proud. Camperdown High School, Glenmere High School, my alma mater, Godfrey Stewart in Westmoreland, and Lacovia High School in St. Elizabeth. And we're going to keep going. We're not going to stop. We'll keep going until we canvass the island and, make a difference, because I want girls to go to school. I want them to have all the opportunities that are out there for them. And we'll have something for the men coming up, because the foundation operates under 3 pillars: health, education, and social impact.
I've learned that you are a past recipient of this scholarship. How was it for you?
It was amazing just seeing how an organization can really come through for a ward of the state. Like myself, I'm really, honored to get this scholarship so I can pay for my tuition and other fees.
I saw it in a WhatsApp group and it said first come, first serve, and I didn't even bother hesitate. I just applied with faith. When I received the call last week, I got it, I literally cried, because like a week ago I applied, and then the next week again, I got my response, say yes, I got the scholarship. So obviously I'm going to feel happy.
The Child Protection and Family Services Agency is a benefactor of the kind contributions of the COJO incorporation for over 20 years now. And we see it as more than us being a benefactor, but more like a partnership, because our missions are aligned, our objectives and our goals are aligned, which is really to contribute to the growth and development of our nation's children. Over the years, COJO has contributed in many, many ways by providing millions of US dollars to the CPFSAs as a part of contributing to educational support of our children. And this has been in both cash and kind, because they have also contributed by way of providing computers and other resources that our children are in need of.
By law and by policy, we have the children age being from 0 to 17, and we understand that at 18 they are at that youthful stage, and we have a transitional living program that takes them from being in the state facility to supporting them with their educational dreams, whether it be tertiary or vocational. So we take them through an enrollment process where they apply for the program. We help with the school fee payments, with their miscellaneous fees. If they have no house, we provide housing support for them as well. And we take them step by step from the initial stages of wanting to start to graduating with their certificate or their degree, and helping them to find a job and somewhere to live as well. The work we do is amazing, and today is a testament of that, where we have partners helping our children or young persons in achieving scholarship opportunities. So the work we do is great. It's amazing work.
So their contribution has gone a far way. It has actually served as a motivating factor to many of our children who really didn't think that they would have had the opportunity to be the benefactor of a scholarship. And so it has motivated other students, other children who are wards of the state to pursue higher education, to realize that there's the opportunity to excel, to advance. So it has really opened the eyes of our children in terms of giving them an opportunity to believe that there is hope.
If anyone wants to get involved, whether it's through volunteer or donation, they can visit us on our website at www.cojokids.org. That's www.cojokids.org. Or you can call 1-888-271-0121. That's a toll-free number.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Sometimes I'm lost and far from home, but I'll find my way. I'll follow my heart. I know I'll be found someday. See, while I'm lost, I learn and live. What do you say? Let's have a good time until that day, oh, every morning. Yeah, I rise, I stare at the sun. I know that it is a blessing. So when the evening comes, I lift up my hands to the hills, I'm blessed, oh yes. With my two hands in the air, as far as yeah. Oh, I lift up my hands to the hills, I'm blessed, oh yes, yeah.
So there you have it, the official launch of the Children of Jamaica Mission Trip Scholarship Grants. I'm Melvin Pennant here at the Pegasus Hotel on behalf of the hard-working production team. Thank you for watching. This has been PBCJ's Agenda Jamaica.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You are blessed. Thank you, thank you. But then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this. I did it my way.